Hello.
What is your name? Your name is Ananjay Sharma.
Yeah.
Hi, Sahana. Hi. How are you managing? Morning as well, evening as well on the same day, right, Sahana? Now only I'm realizing it.
It's okay. It's summer, so I don't have that much to do.
Oh, I see. I see. Makes sense too.
If I have to do this when school starts, then I don't know if it'll be that easy.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. See, today only I get my realization only. What is this? How is she managing? Mhm. Okay, Aryan, it was good to see Aryan. A lot of work from your end, right? I know. But was it clear? Inverses and composition?
Yeah, I understand a lot easier.
Okay, Advik, how about you? There were only 15 questions, right? But there were more questions in the homework, right?
I know. I was like, it's all right if I finish him like a little bit later.
Oh,
That's my bad. But I understand how to do it. I understand.
as long as you understand, I'm fine. Okay, but whatever work you produced was neat. Okay. Akshada and Navneet, I would like to have you on the video as well, ma. Okay. Srinita, how was the homework, ma?
It was good. I felt like I understood it a bit more, but I didn't finish it yet.
Yeah, so you did not end up submitting it, right?
Yeah, I didn't have, there was like 20 pages, so I didn't have enough time to finish everything.
20 pages,
I think
There were
so.
only 3 pages, right? Aha, there were only 3 pages. I had noted it as page number 1, 2, 3. Did you not see?
No.
Oh my goodness. It was only 3 pages.
Oh,
Okay, that's okay. Can I move on? Meaning only 3 pages. Clearly it indicates one, two,
I'll
three,
just,
1, 2, 3
I'll
answer.
submit it. I'll submit it this evening since I already finished them. So,
Oh, 1, 2, 3. As long as you finish inverses and composition, I'm fine.
okay.
Navni, did you do your homework?
Yeah, I'm done with it.
Did you submit? Did you submit?
Yeah, I did.
Okay. For some reason, I don't remember seeing yours. Why I don't have any notes for you as well? Why? Oh, yeah. Sorry. It was my bad. I do. I do. Okay. I do have yours. You understood nicely, right? Very nicely done. Very nicely done. Okay.
I did my homework, but I wasn't able to finish the last page. I didn't have time to do it.
Oh, you didn't have time or you did not know.
I know it. I just didn't have time to do it because I also have to do the other one, and that one had a lot more.
I understand, ma. Logical reasoning piece, right?
No, the other.
Other one, special right triangles, right?
Yeah.
Okay, that's okay. No problem. Okay, Akshada and Ananjay, you're coming for the first time. That's fine. Okay, let's move. Okay, today I'm going to start with absolute value functions. Okay, so let's see. I'm going to go ahead with absolute value functions. Okay, let's see. We are going to, let me see how we go ahead with the transformations. If not, I can go over it once more. Okay, so any absolute value function, the parent function is this. What is this parent function? This is the base absolute value function. When I give this equation, do you all know how to graph it? Do you all know how to put it into a graph?
It is like a V, right?
It's like a V. Good job. Great. But how do you graph it? You know it's a V, but how to get it? How to get values and put it into the form of a graph? Any thoughts? What do you do to get the graph? X is your independent variable. Y is your dependent variable, right? Be it any equation from now on, whatever, this is the first function we are covering in algebra 2. So we are getting started with absolute value functions. As I said, right, in algebra 2, we are going to study 15, 16 functions. Okay, so the first would be absolute value functions. Now, for this absolute, any function given, right, this is f of x. F of x means function of x. X is your independent variable, y is your dependent variable, or f of x is your dependent variable. How will you graph it? We are going to find out a table. Your x value can be independent. You can have some negative values. Let's say -5, -3, -1, 0, 2, 4. Two positive values. I have chosen three negatives. Any value you can take. You don't have to follow me. Two positive values. Now write out what is absolute value for -5 is 5, 3, 1. This is absolute value of x. Now that you've defined your x, you can write your y. Any question on that? 0, 2, 4. Now come to the graph. How to graph it? I'll quickly graph it. This you all know. So -5 on the x-axis, 5 on the y-axis. -3 is a 3. -1 is a 1. Akshada, it should not be a problem for you as is now. Both Ananjay as well as Akshada should be able to follow is what I am thinking, correct? Right now you should be able to follow. But let's see. Now, 2, 2, and then 4, 4. So see, this is our parent function. Any questions on this?
No.
Okay. Now coming here, right? What is the range and domain of this function? What is the domain? What is the range? Have you heard of these, Ananjay? Have you heard of these? Domain,
Yeah.
range? Okay. So would you be able to tell me?
So the domains are just infinity, I believe positive and negative infinity. And then the range is just positive infinity, right?
Range is 0 to infinity.
Yeah.
Okay. Now when you think about it, this is an interval notation. This parenthesis tells you that the ending point or the starting point is not included. Infinity can never be included in a graph. Whereas 0 to infinity range has to be included. So it has to be a square bracket. Means the graph touches 0, 0. Graph touches y value 0. So it has to be included. 0 is a part of the graph. I indicate it using the square brackets. So now the domain is this, range is this. Both are written in interval notation. Why is this called interval notation? Because we only write the start, end. It's the interval notation. Any question on this? In inequality notation, the domain and range can be given by, you have to write it as an inequality. Minus infinity is less than x is less than infinity. Range is 0 less than or equal to y is less than or equal to infinity. Y less than or equal to, the square bracket converts to equal to will be present if there is a square bracket. If there is parenthesis, the equal to won't be present. This is quite important. Arush, I really appreciate you joining, waking up so early and joining. Nice to see you. Okay. Were you able to do the homework, Arush?
Yeah.
Yes, but I didn't see yours.
Oh,
That's okay. Submit it after class. Huh?
Yeah.
Without fail, okay? But I did see you asking questions on the homework. That I replied. However, I did not see you submitting the homework. So I was a little, oh, what's going on? But just submit it after the class. I look at it, okay?
Yeah.
Okay. So now we have written the domain and range in interval notation. We have written the domain and range in inequality notation. Any questions still here for absolute value function?
No.
Okay. Yeah, go ahead.
No, I just said no questions.
Okay, so let's move on. Okay, before I go to graphing, right? Maybe, yeah, let's see. Let me solve some absolute value equations. Suppose if you're given 3x, you're given an absolute value equation. How to solve this? Equal to 8. See, the thing about absolute value means whatever is inside can be a minus 3x or a plus 3x. You know what I do to solve this? See, we are trying to solve absolute value equations. I know we didn't graph it yet fully, but then let's go over solve absolute value equations, then go to graphing. Okay. Now, how are we going to solve equations given with absolute value as the parent function? So this absolute value of x can be written in two ways. One can be negation, one is positive. Both, see, if you write this, it results in this. If you write this, it again results in this, because absolute value means the distance from origin, 3x units distance from origin, so it's the same value. So when they give you this, it can be written out in two ways. So any absolute value equation, when you remove the absolute value, can be written in two ways. Minus 3x plus 2 equal to 8. That is one way. The other way is plus 3x plus 2 equal to 8. 3x equal to 6, x equal to 2. Here, minus 3x equal to 6, x equal to minus 2. So, possible solutions are, there are two solutions. See, that is, will be minus 2 comma 2. Meaning, what does it mean? If you plug back minus 2 into the equation, this has to work. If you plug back 2 into the equation, this has to work. Any questions here? So, when you're given an equation which is an absolute value equation, you can split it up into two different parts, because when you take out the absolute value, it becomes a positive of that, it becomes a negative of that. Then you solve it and then come up with solutions for x. How to check that? I will substitute minus 2 in here. 3 times 2 is minus 6. Absolute value is 6 plus 2 is equal to 8. That works. If you substitute 2, 3 times 2 is 6. Absolute value of 6 is 6 plus 2 is again equal to 8. Both solutions work. Any questions here? This is how you go ahead and solve absolute value equations. Now, how about this? Half. This as well I'm going to do, guys. The next one I'm going to give it to you. Now I have an absolute value equation. Why do I call it an absolute value equation? Because there is an absolute value in the equation that I have given you. So how to solve this? I can write this as a plus and a minus. I will write it plus one time. Second time, I'll write it as a minus. How do I write it as a minus? This equal to a 10. Solve both. How do you solve both? Multiply by 2 on both sides. X equal to 18. One solution is this. What is the second solution? Multiply by 2 on both sides. Minus x minus 2 will be equal to 20. Minus x will be equal to 22. X will be equal to minus 22. Any questions, guys? So there are two values of x. Make sense? Sahana, are you following, ma'am?
Yes.
Akshata, you're able to follow, right, Amma? Okay, and Ananjay, how about you? You're able to follow?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Let's find out this. You're going to do this one for me. Solve this absolute value equation. Let me know what are the possible values of x. You can send it. Okay, the way class works, Sakshata, you know. So this is just for Ananjay. So you can go ahead and chat with me using the chat window. You can only communicate with me. All questions that we work out on the board, I would love to see your answers. Even if it is wrong, it does not matter at all.
It says the chat's disabled.
No, ma. In the chat window, open the chat window, go to your top left corner, there is a blue box, blue color pencil-like icon.
Right.
You click on that, you can always chat with me. I really want you to be able to graph it. Let's see.
Is this something I can do like?
Yes, Chetan, you want me to shout out the question to you? Shall I give the question to you? Did you follow, Chetan?
I'm not sure what's the concept, so actually I might listen
Not
to another one.
okay. You didn't follow, right, Chetan? Ma, please let me know. You didn't follow, right, Chetan?
No.
Sorry, Chetan, I cannot hear you. Sahana and Aryan, you got it.
No.
Ananjay, you got it. Okay, okay. Arush, you got it. I'm waiting for Advik. Advik, both the Advik did not. Yes, Advik T, you got it. Can I keep going? Yes, Srinita. Srinita, the sign, you just missed on the sign on one of those. Do you want to check? The second one, can you check on the sign? Akshada, that seems incorrect to me. I don't know. The same thing Ananjay also got the first time. I don't know what you guys are making a mistake. Akshada and Ananjay, you corrected it. Yes, Ma Srinita. Akshada, your answer is incorrect. I don't know how you're doing it. See here, 4x minus 5 minus 2 equal to 19, number one. Second one would be 3 times minus of 4x minus 5 minus 2 equal to 90. First write this down so that you don't confuse yourself. Okay, so 12x minus 15 equal to 21. 21 plus 15 is a 36. 12x equal to 36. X will be equal to a 3. That's correct. But here distribution of the minus is a little bit messy, you see. So 3 times minus 4x plus 5 will be equal to a 21 minus 12x plus 10 equal to a 21 minus, what is that? 19, 20, 21 correct. So 15, right? Sorry, this is 15, right? So now minus 12x equal to 6, x will be equal to minus half. Make sense? Okay, Navneet, you got it. Advik T, did you get it? Advik T got it. I'm sorry. Advik D, did you get it?
Yeah, I sent my answer.
Oh, you sent your answer. Why did I not see? 1 minute, let me check.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. Sorry, Advik. Hey, Arush, did you get it?
Yes,
Arush?
that's right.
Yes, I got it. Okay, now there is a catch. Okay, it's not that easy, right? Let me show you one catch. How about this? Minus 5 x plus 1 plus 2 equal to 12. Let me solve this. I'm not going to ask you to solve this. Subtract 2 on both sides. Subtract 2 on both sides. Minus 5 absolute value of x plus 1 equal to 10. Divide, no. Arush, I'm going to solve this because this is not solvable. I'm glad you're answering though. Okay, but that answer is incorrect. That's why I thought I know that this is hard on you. So that's why I'm solving for the first time. When you divide by -5, do you see what is happening? Absolute value of a number, absolute value of something is a negative. Is it negative? Can there be any situation like this where absolute value of something, can it be a negative value? It can never be. Absolute value of -6 is 6. Absolute value of -5 is 5. Absolute value of 6 is 6. Whatever the absolute value is, when you take it out of the absolute value sign, it has to be a positive number, correct? So, having said that, the absolute value can never be negative. But you have got a statement that says absolute value of something is a -2, which can never happen. So, x does not have any solution. You see, the only biggest catch in solving absolute value equation is you have to be very wary to make sure that you don't arrive at any absolute value being a negative number. If you do so, then that x is not solvable at all. Make sense? Does that make sense to all of you? Okay. How about this? I'm going to give you one more. This is number 1. You can answer both, okay? This is number 2. But be careful, guys. You have to be wary of what you're looking at. Okay. Let's see. Looks like both are a little weird in their own ways. Let's see. See, when I go to graphing is when there'll be a difference. Let's see. Are you getting that answer? Or, oh, Arush, okay, I think that you sent it to me before. Oh, sorry, absolute value of I, yeah. Where is I? Ananjay, where is the absolute value you're getting it? Where is the I value coming?
What do you mean?
You're just asking me the absolute value of I?
Yeah, like the square root of -1. Would that still be a negative number? Would it be, I mean, would it be a positive number or a negative number?
Absolute value of I.
Yeah.
To let you know the scope, right? Absolute value of a non-real number is altogether out of scope. You see what I mean?
Yeah.
Mm. Go ahead. But if you would like to know, let's see. First, yeah, finish. So we will not get to it in your current curriculum, but yeah, let's see. So now what happened? Let me check the answers. Let's go over, let's see. Sahana. That right? Correct, Sahana. Both are correct. So it'll be I na, it will be 0 plus 1i, right, Amma? 0 plus 1i na, absolute value would be what? Absolute value of a complex number, right? So I'll write it down as 0 plus 1. It'll be a 1. Does that make sense, Ananjay?
Yeah.
But yeah, we will not end up solving absolute value of non-real numbers. Does that make any sense now? For now, you will not be introduced to any absolute value of a non-negative, non-real number. However, you know, in vectors and pre-calculus, you'll study the absolute value of these. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, ma. Advik, that's correct. Advik, that's correct.
Auntie, I saw my answer, but I'm
Sorry. Yes. I got 3 more answers. I'll check, ma.
Okay.
Arush, not really Arush. Both are not correct. Yeah, Akshada. Then there is only one solution, right, Akshada? Only one of that. Both are the same, right? Yes. Srinita, that's correct for the first one. Advik, both are correct, Advik. Aryan, Aryan, you made a mistake, Aryan, in the first one, but you know it, you made a slight mistake. I know that. Okay, let's see. I'll just quickly work it
Yeah,
out.
Auntie, yeah, I just saw it.
You saw? Okay. It's not a big, yeah, I just think it's a typo or whatever. Yeah. Navneet, that's right. Akshada, that's right, ma. Proceed with the second one. Arush, be careful. Do the first one first. I'll help you, Arush. Chetan, you're not able to follow the absolute value equation solving, right? Basically, what I'm doing is I gave absolute value equations to solve. If you're given an absolute value equation, you write you have to split it into two different equations. One with the positive of whatever is inside the absolute value, one with the negative of whatever is inside the absolute value. Then solve both the equations, write your answer. That is what it is, Chetan.
Okay.
Yeah. So
Uh,
let's see. Maybe I'll get you to graphing better, I feel. Because do you have your tactile to work it out, Chetan?
the graph, the
No,
tactile graph.
yeah, how do you work out? If I give you an absolute value equation, will you be able to solve and send? Meaning you'll have to write both positive of the absolute value, whatever is inside the absolute value sign, and the negative of that, solve two equations differently. In two different equations you'll have to solve both the equations and send the answer.
Okay, I can try. Yeah, I can write them down.
You can write them down. Okay. Okay, let me give you one problem. 9 absolute value sign 4 by 3 x minus 2 absolute value sign plus 7 equal to 7. Hey, Chetan, I really want to talk to your mother sometime after class is even okay, Chetan.
Can you repeat that?
Yeah, I can repeat it. 9 absolute value of 4 by 3 x minus 2 absolute value sign close plus 7 equal to 7. Srinita, second one is incorrect, ma. You're not watching out properly. Second one, let me solve, guys. Advik D, did you get the second one?
Yeah, I sent it.
Yeah, I saw. So the second one, when you think about it, Ananjay, did you get the first one answer or do you need, I did not remember seeing, I can help. Oh yeah, Ananjay, the first one is partially right. See here, ma. I'm going to solve both, okay? Arush, I really want you to listen to. So here, 9 absolute value 4 by 3 x minus 2 absolute value plus 7 equal to 7, right? How do I split it? Chetan, you can as well listen if you want to. How do I split it? The whatever is inside the absolute value can have its positive, can have its negative. First, let me split the positive side. So I can write 9 parenthesis 4 by 3 x minus 2 parenthesis plus 7 equal to 7. That is one equation. The second equation is 9. Now, there's a negative sign before whatever is in the absolute value sign. So, 4 by 3 x minus 2 plus 7 equal to 7. So, I have to solve both the equations. How to solve both the equations? Distribute 9 inside. You get what? 12x and then minus 18 plus 7 equal to 7. Now, the 7 and 7 get cancelled. 12x equal to 18. X will be equal to 18 by 12, which is 3 by 2. So x equal to 3 by 2 is a solution. Now for the second one, 9, I distribute the negative sign. Distribution of the negative ends up with a lot of mistakes for many of you, I'm seeing. When you distribute the negative sign, minus 4 by 3x plus 2, right? And then plus 7 equal to 7, I can put it equal to 0. Now, what happens? I distribute the 9. When I distribute the 9, it becomes minus 12x plus 18 equal to 0, minus 12x equal to minus 18. X is again equal to 3 by 2. So only one solution I have got here. X equal to 3 by 2 is the only solution that I have. Ananjay and Arush, did you get it?
Okay, yeah. I see what I did wrong, but
Yeah,
why
I
didn't
got
you
it.
just divide by 9 when on the second step for the second one?
Okay, let's do that. The second one here.
Yeah.
Okay, let's do that. So you want to divide by 9? Yes, you can very much divide by 9. So what happens? Minus 4 by 3x will be equal to a minus 2. Minus 4x equal to a minus 6. X will again be equal to 3 by 2.
Okay.
Chetan, were you able to get the answer as x equal to 3 by 2?
Yeah, so I have a question.
Yeah.
The second time you distribute the negative to everything inside the parentheses, like for the 4 by 3 and the negative 2.
Yeah, correct. Good job. Yes.
What about the plus 7 equals 7? That one's
Because
not
you
part of.
subtract 7 on both sides of the equation, they get cancelled.
Okay.
Can I
But
move
you,
on? Hmm?
after you make the negative, just distribute 9 the same way, right?
Yeah, yeah, correct.
Thank you.
Now, I'm going to go ahead and solve the second one. I feel like many of you made a mistake. You were not noticing what you're doing. I feel when you think about it, right? I always told you absolute value equations are very, 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 very deceptive. Whenever you get absolute value of anything is equal to a negative value, then that's incorrect, completely incorrect. We have arrived at an invalid statement in mathematics. So here, when you look at it, right? I don't know what is the equation I gave you. I'm not able to see properly. Hold on. Okay, I see it. So here, I can subtract 7 on both sides. So 3 half x plus 5. 3 absolute value of half x plus 5 absolute value will be equal to a minus 2. Divide by 3 on both sides. See what happens. Absolute value of half x plus 5 will be equal to a negative value. Can there be an absolute value and the right side containing a negative value? No, it's an invalid statement. So here x does not have any solution. Can I move on? Arush, did you understand that?
Yeah, I got it.
Okay, good. How about this? See, we want to solve word problems, but I am not in a position to solve word problems as yet. Let's see, how about this? You're going to try this one. I really want to get some comfort level, then we'll move on. 2, absolute value 2, and then parenthesis opens. Inside the parenthesis, you have absolute value x plus 4, absolute value ends there, plus 3, parenthesis equal to 6. I repeat, 2, parenthesis, absolute value x plus 4, absolute value ends, plus 3, parenthesis close equal to 6. Guys, I would really like to get the correct answer for this one. Let's see. See, we can start working from the book. Maybe from August, we'll start working from the book, I feel. That is right, Ananjay. From August, I'll start working from the book, guys, okay? But I am covering the book. We are on unit 2, okay? I'm covering the book. However, we'll start working all the problems from the book as soon as the school's meaning. We start in the second week of August. And for your information, today is the last class of summer, right? The only possibility, yes, Aryan. Advik, that's right. I think you're all good now. Arush, how did you get the second one? Second one should also be the first one. Did you see that? Arush?
Yeah, I see it now.
Anji,
Uh-huh.
once you distribute the two, do you add the two whole numbers that are still on one side together and then subtract it from the other side?
Right now, you can divide by 2 on both sides, right, Chetan? That's the first step.
Okay.
When you divide by 2, what you'll have absolute value of x plus 4 plus 3 will be equal to a 3. Now subtract 3 on both sides. You'll get absolute value of x plus 4 equal to 0. Now you have to take the absolute value sign completely. So x plus 4 equal to 0 or minus x minus 4 equal to 0. That means x equal to minus 4. Again x equal to minus 4. So the only solution to this problem is x equal to minus 4.
Okay.
Now, I think it's enough for us to keep solving absolute value. How about this? Okay, I want to solve word problems, but before that, let's see whether we can solve some absolute value inequality, put them into a graph, and then we'll come back to graphing. Let's solve this. How about this? We'll solve absolute value inequalities. I've not gone to graphing at all, okay? When it comes to graph, we have to put the absolute value function into a graph, solve absolute value equations using graphs, solve absolute value inequalities using graph. I am not going into it, okay? Let's take it a little easier. Let's see. I want to solve inequalities. How do we solve for those? Let's see. Okay, how about this? I'm going to solve and show you. I'm not going to ask you to solve, okay? We'll solve absolute value inequalities algebraically. Same procedure, okay? You all know already to solve equations and inequalities, right? It's the same procedure, but the only thing is absolute value when it comes to absolute value, it will have subtle changes when it comes to handling negatives on the right side. So let's see. Now, x plus 3 plus, oh my God, why is it not writing? Give me a minute, guys. 1 second. Let's go ahead. Okay, how about this? X plus 3 plus 1. Why is it called an inequality? You all know there is no equal to sign. Any greater, less than, equal to, greater than or equal to is an inequality. So that's why it has absolute value sign in it. The problem reads absolute value of x plus 3. And outside you have plus 1 is greater than 4. How am I going to solve it? As always, when you remove the absolute value sign, it's written in its positive and negative.
Can I fix that number theory? How come it's from one and then supporting us? Because we want to get there.
Okay. How about this? X plus 3 plus 1 greater than 4 minus of x plus 3 plus 1 greater than 4. I split it into two different inequalities. So this becomes x plus 4 greater than 4. Subtract 4 on both sides. When you subtract 4 on both sides, you get x greater than 0. Now, I want to solve the right side equation. Minus x minus 3 plus 1 greater than 4 minus x minus 2 greater than 4. Add 2 to both sides. Minus x is greater than 6. So, hey guys, how about this? Minus x is greater than 6. That means what is the solution? Do you all remember from algebra 1? If minus x is greater than 6, what is x?
X is less than 6.
Exactly. X is less than
6.
Yes, sir.
Negative 6, negative 6.
negative 6. Good job. Because when a variable, this is the main thing everybody forgets about inequality. When the variable has a negative sign, multiplying or dividing by -1 on both sides of the inequality. When you do that, when you multiply or divide by a negative number on both sides of your inequality, your sign flips. Please don't forget that. If you forget that, all your inequalities will go wrong. Okay, now we got these two as the answer. X is greater than 0 and x is less than -6. Having said that, you have, see, I'm going to show you how to put it out on the number line. So I'm going to draw first of all 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to draw a number line -1, -2, -3, -4, -5, -6. Now, how am I going to show this? My first solution is greater than 0. See, there is no equal to sign. So it has to be a whole. Greater than 0 means all of this can be x. Less than -6 means again there is a whole. It's not a shaded dot. This comes from your which grade? 6th grade. Right? So the left side. So this one maps here. This one maps here. Any questions? No questions. Can I move on? So this is how you solve absolute value equations and inequality. But I'm going to work one more problem, give some inequalities to you. Can I try? How about this? I'm going to do one more. Here, absolute value of x minus 2 minus 3 is less than 1. What do I do? It's an absolute value inequality, right? I'll have to write two equations. How? One for positive x minus 2, one for negative x minus 2. So that being the case, you have to distribute the negative, and that's where everybody makes a mistake. So these two are the equations. X minus 5 is less than 1, x is less than 6. On the right side, you have minus x plus 2 minus 3 less than 1. Please take your time to solve. It's prone to mistakes. Plus 1 on both sides. What do? Minus x is less than 2, I think. So when you flip it right, is greater than minus 2. Does that make sense? Here, how will you graph it? So it's greater than minus 2. I'm going to write the number line. It's greater than minus 2 means minus 2 minus 1. Greater than means it's again not a shaded dot but a whole. And then greater than minus 2 means right side you're going to highlight it. And then less than 6 means what? Less than 6 means maybe minus 1, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So what happens? Less than 6 means from 6, right? I'm sorry. Yeah, from 6. This is 6, right? Less than 6. It's a whole. So this side you're going to plot. So this is your solution to your equation. Make sense? Does that make sense? Okay. Now let me go ahead and give you a problem. You can let me know. How about this? I don't want a very easy problem. Let's see. This is a good one. Yeah, I don't want a very easy one. Easy ones you can do as homework as well now. Okay, I'm going to trick you with a couple of things. Let's see. How about this? But before that, right, let me quickly see. So here, guys, I did not see. This is a simple inequality, right? This is simple. This is simple, correct? Now, when you're asked to solve absolute value functions, right? Absolute value inequalities, right? You'll have to write the complex inequality. How to combine them and write it into a single inequality. That's also another skill. See, let me write down. X is less than 6 is one answer. X is greater than minus 2 is one answer. You want your X in the middle. You want your X in the middle. Now, the crocodile narrow mouth is pointing to X. If I write this, crocodile wide mouth is pointing to X, but the narrow mouth is pointing to minus 2. This is how I combine it. Did you get it? Who did not get it? I can explain once more. See, now my X has to come in the middle. Now x is greater than -2 and x is less than 6. So basically when I start with a -2, I have the narrow mouth pointing to my -2. The x has the broad mouth. This is satisfied. For the other side, x has the narrow mouth. 6 is on the other side. This is how I combine both the simple inequality solutions into a complex inequality. Any questions? This is a complex inequality constituting this and this. Srinita, are you following?
Yeah, I'm following.
Yeah. Please do not switch off videos in between the class. That's my only way to understand what you're all doing. Can I move on? Okay. How about this? Let's see whether we can do this one. 2x plus 1 minus 4. How about this one? 2x plus 1 minus 4 is less than 5. Would you be able to solve this for me? Take your time. Send the inequality answers to me. Okay. I would really appreciate it if you can send the complex inequality. If you don't know how to do that, it's okay to send it as two simple inequality. Two problems for you to solve. After this, I'm going to get to graphing, but I'm not going to get into details. Let's see. To an extent, I will do because we have done transformations, right? I want you to reflect your knowledge on transformation to absolute value equations. Did you get it? Chetan, can I give you this inequality to solve, Chetan?
Yeah, I'll try.
Yeah, absolute value of 2x plus 1. Whatever is inside absolute value is 2x plus 1. Minus 4 is less than 5. I'll definitely talk to your mom after class, Chetan. Every time it gets postponed. So we will definitely talk.
Okay. Yeah, that's a good idea.
Yeah, sorry for keep on postponing that.
2x plus 1 in absolute value and then minus 4 is
Yeah,
less
ma,
than.
less than 5. Correct.
Okay.
Wait, do we submit them like both together or like one at a time?
Sorry. So, you can send left you, Advik. I'm okay with either.
Uh,
Oh, good, Advik D. He sent me the first one. So you can as well. Either way, I'm fine, guys. Navneet, do you want to recheck your answer? I know you understood. You just made addition subtraction mistakes, so you ended up with a minor mistake on both.
All right.
That is right, Advik T. Ananjay was the answer for this one, Ananjay. Ananjay
Yeah.
was the answer for this one.
Which one?
For these two questions you have sent to me.
Yeah.
Yeah, first one is perfectly right. Second one, you need to recheck.
Okay.
Yeah, Aryan. That is right, Aryan, for the first one. Aryan and Advik, you see a whole lot of difference today, right? I see a whole lot of difference, honestly. Srinita, correct, ma. Aryan, do you need help with me putting it into a complex inequality?
Oh, no, Auntie, I understood.
Okay, okay. Sahana, that's correct. But yeah, Sahana, that's correct. The second one, please be watchful, guys. Absolute value equations will deceive you like anything. Just keep track of whether you're getting a negative sign on the left side always. Okay, absolute value of something cannot be less than a negative symbol, right? Negative number, right? That is also you have to take care even in inequality. Yes, that's correct, Advikti. Arush. The first question is correct, Arush. The first solution is correct. The second one is incorrect. Second one, you're all getting deceived. Srinita, correct my second one. You fixed it. Yes, Ananjay. Okay. How about this? Can I solve the first and the second one? Chetan, I'm solving the first one. Okay. First one, you can write it out as 2x plus 1 minus 4 is less than 5. The second equation is minus 2x minus 1 minus 4 is less than 5. So that being the case, 2x minus 3 is less than 5. 2x is less than, thanks. 2x is less than 8. X is less than 4. Okay. The right side, when I solve, minus 2x minus 5 is less than 5. Add 5 to both sides. Minus 2x is less than 10. So divide by minus 2 on both sides. Sign has to flip. So x is greater than minus 5. Combining both the simple inequalities, x is greater than minus 5 on this side. However, x has the narrow mouth on this side 4. Now you can write this out as, it's better to write with the smaller sign to the left, smaller number to the left. Minus 5 is less than x is less than 4. Any questions? On a number line, what will you do? So the answer is from minus 5 to 4. Minus 5 to 4, whatever is inside. And both don't have shaded dots but have holes. Any questions? Solutions were x less than 4, x greater than minus 5. However, for the second equation, right guys, second one was very deceptive. You need to be very aware. See here, when you subtract 10 to both sides, Chetan, I did not give you this problem. I'm just telling out the answers. When you subtract 10 on both sides, you get 8. Absolute value of x plus 4 is less than minus 8. How can absolute value of something be less than minus 8? Less than minus 8 means whatever is to your left of minus 8. That is also negative, right? How can absolute value be less than minus 8? So this does not have any solution. Can I move on? Shall I move on, guys? Okay. I think you are all comfortable. Let's see. I want to try word problems. With inequalities is what is going to make it hard. Okay. Let's see this one. See, when it comes to word problems, right, in inequalities, equations you'll solve, I know. When I give you a absolute value equation related word problems, you will all solve because you have the basic skill now to solve absolute value equations and inequalities. However, the challenge usually comes when you want to solve absolute value inequalities which are coming in word problems, where forming the inequality is the hardest part. But there is an easy way to handle it. Let's see. Okay. Hey, Akshada, were you sending the answers, ma?
Yeah.
Okay, sorry, ma, I did not see at all yours. Okay. Second one is incorrect. Did you check?
Yeah, I realized my mistake.
No problem. As long as you understand, it's good. Advik D got it. Sahana got it. Navneet got it. Did you understand the second one, Navneet?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Now, I really want to give you one example of an absolute value inequality with word problems and see what is making it tough. Okay. Now, the balance in my bank account. Balance in my bank account. What makes it hard, I'll tell you. Seems a very easy problem, but framing the inequality is a little bit of a challenge. But if you understand how to do, the same strategy works for all. The balance in my bank account is 320. Okay. Dollars. Okay. The balance varies as much as $80 each week. What are the possible values of dollars in my account? What are the possible balances in dollars in my account? See, it's such an easy problem, but how can somebody help me? Meaning, all of us, let's discuss how to put it into an inequality. See here, the balance is 320, but it varies as much as $80 means what? It varies as much as $80 means what?
It,
Huh?
it,
It
it
means
goes down 80 or up
up
80, like
80.
upside
Yeah,
down.
yeah. So I will always write that variation on my right side. My left side can be the absolute value. How to write it? It can go this side of 320 or that side of 320, but the variation is plus 80 or minus 80, right? So your balance, real balance minus 320 is always less than or equal to 80. Can I write this?
Yeah.
So what in word problems, the major aspect is see the variation, write it on the right side without the absolute value. On the left side, you will write how to find that variation in absolute value. Okay, now if you solve this, then it becomes easy. See, already you know the answer. This is a very simple problem. But more than the answer, right? What is so important is for you to write the inequality. So here b minus 320 is less than or equal to 80. Another way to do is minus b plus 320 is less than or equal to 80. So minus b is less than or equal to 4, sorry. Minus 320 on both sides. What happens, guys? 80 minus 320, 20, 60, 260, yeah? Minus 260. So b is greater than or equal to 260. And b is less than or equal to 400. Make sense? So it is between 260. Balance is between 260 and 400. That's all. Does that make sense? So only challenge here is to start writing the inequality. We'll do one more.
But I think it's 240, not 260.
Sorry, 240. Yeah. Here, right?
Yeah.
Yep, agreed. Can I move on? 240. I'll move on. Thank you for the catch. Now, let me go ahead and give you one more. See whether you are able to write the inequality. Writing the inequality is what? Solving it, I know you all will solve. Okay. On average, a squirrel lives to be 6.5 years old. The lifespan of the squirrel may vary as much as 1.5 years. What is the age range a squirrel lives? Can you try this one for me? Once you start writing the inequality, nothing is hard. See, you all know the answer already, that I know, but answer is not what is important. You should be able to write the inequality with absolute value functions in place. See, what we have done today is basically 2.2 and 2.3, but I'm not going to give your assignment from the book probably. I will give some intermediate assignment so that when we start in August, right, the fall classes, that time I'll quickly give you. If you want, solve it now itself and keep it. Okay. So what you are, or I'll give it to you, I don't know. Let me decide after the class, okay? You can do 2.2. Yeah. There is some graphing involved in the book. Graphing I have not touched today. So yeah. Okay. In the meantime, right, I have a request for Akshada and Ananjay. Akshada, mainly for you, right, Akshada? In the Google Classroom, you have the parent functions, function characteristics. I really want you to go over and let me know if you have any questions as well. Okay. I really want you to watch the recordings of 3 classes particularly before you come back. Mainly transformation I want you to cover and come back. You got it? or at least couple classes, 2 classes, you need to see the recording and come back. Got it?
Yeah, I've seen the first one. Like I've already seen one class.
One class, na
The previous one.
the previous. See, the previous one is okay. But prior to that, I want you to see one important. I can show you how, but yeah, now yeah, I'll do it later. But then, if you can see that, it is more than enough for you to keep going. Okay.
Okay.
So you saw about composition and inverses, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, for for every function when we cover, we'll go into inverses and composition wherever required. So at that time as well, I will revise the same thing. Okay. Yeah. Did you guys get it? Oh yeah, there are so many answers I didn't see. Yeah. So what is the inequality? What is the inequality? Meaning, what is the age range? Did you guys get it? What is the age range? Yes, that's correct. Ananjay, your equation is right. Sorry, inequality is right.
Auntie,
Is less. Yeah. Go ahead.
I think I got it. Can I say it
Got it?
out
You want
loud?
to say the answer?
The equation. Hello?
Yeah. I'm hearing.
Yeah. So I did 6.5 greater than or equal to absolute value of 1.5.
You did repeat, Chetan.
6.5 greater than or equal to absolute value of
L
1.
minus 6.5 in absolute value, right?
Okay, wait, what?
Yeah, L minus 6.5. On average, okay. Go ahead. What was your inequality? Can you tell me, Chetan, once more?
I said greater than or equal to.
Lila, but what was the left side of the equation?
Absolute value of 1.5.
Ah, okay, that is also fine. But then when you solve it, what did you get?
No, I just got the equation so far.
Okay, so less than or equal to 1.5. I would go ahead and frame it as absolute value of L minus 6.5 is less than or equal to Arush. See, algebra 2, your grades will go down just because you miss this equal to sign, or instead of putting the parenthesis, you put this in a notation. These are the things which will bring points in school easily, very easily. You'll think that you know the concept, but you would have made mistakes in this and they'll be so particular with this. I have got students where they were very good with the concepts, but just because they were a little careless with these, right? Several of them went to 85 to 90 and then came back up. So I don't want that to repeat. So here what happens, L minus 66.5 is what to say, L minus 6.5 is less than or equal to 1.5. The next one is minus L plus 6.5 is less than or equal to 1.5. So L is less than or equal to what, 8. This side is minus L is less than or equal to minus 6 point, this is positive, this is negative, right? So remove it. So 5, right? So now L is greater than or equal to 5. So the age range is between 5 and 8. Any questions? This was easy. Okay. Okay. I can stop here, but I want to cover graphing in the class that we have it on August 10th. For that, the calendar has not come out. I do understand. Okay, this is our having, considering that the calendar, I can show the calendar for you. Okay, you all should know what we are doing, why we are doing and stuff. So let me share the screen with you guys on where are we with algebra 2. Do you see my screen? Today is July 20. We have done with the summer classes, right? 27th, we have a holiday, and fall classes do not start until the start of the second week of August. So probably your first class is going to be on the 10th. Okay. With respect to the timing, I'll discuss once. Arush, I am thinking you're going to be back in the US, right? By that time,
Yeah, I'll be back by like
I
20.
really want the class half an hour before then. Okay, just for you, everybody agreed. So I would like to bring the class half an hour before. Who else was in India? I don't remember, but anyway, I'll check it out. Okay. Yeah,
I'll be back
Savannah was
by
in India. She's back. Yeah. What is it?
I'll be back by next class.
Yeah. So we would like to bring the class between 8 to 9, but I will definitely ask your parents' consensus before doing it as well. Any questions for me? Okay, so what we did today was just solving absolute value equations and inequalities algebraically. Graphically, how to graph absolute value functions and how to graphically solve equations and inequalities, we'll see next class. So with that, we would finish unit 2. Okay, unit 2 we started today, but then once we finish graphing and then once we finish transformations on that, we will be done with unit 2. Shall I stop here? If you have questions, you can stay. If you don't have questions, we'll log off. So have a good, nice break, guys. I'll see you on August 10th.
Bye.
Bye, guys.
Bye, thank you.
Bye, guys.
I have a question.
Bye.
if
Thanks.
That's okay.
I'm here.
Yeah. So.
Aryan, sorry, mom made you work it again.
Huh?
Mom made you to work again.
No. See, I made a mistake. I was doing the homework and then I fell asleep while trying to finish it because I accidentally I had a class from like 1 from afternoon to
No,
near
I
9.
really did not mean to. Meaning, I'll talk to your mom too. I never want her to make you redo all that stuff. No, I'm not for it, and I hate it too.
That's okay. That's okay.
That's not okay, but I'll talk to her too. Okay, I know how your mom is so dedicated. So,
Yeah.
so we'll, yeah. So, just this week, let's go